Hello guys, thanks for watching my video. Today we are going to see another identities of dilogarithm function, or we call it the space function, spans function. Okay, so here is one identity here. Then is ally 2 of 1 over 1 minus x minus ally 2 of x is pi square over 6 plus natural log of negative x times natural log of 1 minus x minus half of natural log square of 1 minus x. Okay, that's it. Now using identity 5 that in the previous video that we have already done, if you see the identity 5, then is identity 5, it says that ally 2 of x plus ally 2 of 1 over x is equal to negative pi square over 6 minus half of natural log square of negative x. Okay, now in order to get this, we are going to replace x by 1 minus x. Then we get what? Ally 2 of 1 minus x plus ally 2 of 1 over 1 minus x is negative pi square over 6. This is a constant, so negative half natural log square of, so negative x. So if x is replaced by x 1 minus x, this will be x minus 1. Okay, so because of that, x minus 1 coming out here. Therefore, after simplification, ally 2 of 1 minus x plus ally 2 of 1 over 1 minus x is negative pi square over 6 minus half of natural log square of negative common here 1 minus x. Okay, that we call it equation 1. And again, using Euler identity, okay, then is ally 2 of x plus ally 2 of 1 minus x is pi square over 6 minus natural log of x times natural log of 1 minus x. This is what we call the Euler identity. Now if you see here, this one and this, if we subtract it, then we can get cancel, right? And we get this and this, which is here. So keeping that in mind, now subtract 1 and 2, we get first 2 is first, ally 2 of x plus ally 2 of 1 minus x coming first, minus this equation 1. I mean equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay, if you do it, ally 2 of x plus ally 2 of 1 minus x, which is equation 2, minus ally 2 of 1 minus x minus ally 2 of 1 over 1 minus x, which is equation 2. Okay, and on the right hand side it will be pi square over 6 minus natural log of x natural log of 1 minus x plus pi square over 6 plus half of natural log square of negative 1 minus x. Okay, since this is a very long identity, now you can get cancel this too. Okay, now what do we left? We are left with ally 2 of x minus ally 2 of 1 over 1 minus x, and that what we call, I call it a. Okay, let's call it a. Now a is equal to, a is nothing but this one, okay, which is on the left hand side. Okay, so now we are going to simplify the right hand side to get our required answer here. So a is equal to, now pi square over 6 plus pi square over 6, which is pi square over 3. Okay, minus natural log of, here this x is same as natural log of negative times negative x. Okay, and natural log of 1 minus x plus half of natural log square of negative 1 minus x. Okay, why we did this one is that we are trying to get our required answer negative x here. Because of that, we have to get here negative x. Okay, now we are going to use property of log, and then is log of ab is log a plus log b. Okay, now using that identity, so a is pi square over 3 minus this time negative is same as -1, okay? Yeah, -1. So using this identity here, natural log of -1 plus natural log of -x times natural log of 1 minus x plus half of this also same thing, natural log of -1 plus natural log of 1 minus x whole square, because this is a square. Now we have to simplify this and this one. Okay. Now a is pi square over 3 minus natural log of -1 times natural log of 1 minus x minus plus minus natural log of -x times natural log of 1 minus x plus half of a plus b whole square, which is a square, then is natural log square of -1 plus twice ab, 2 times natural log of -1 times natural log of 1 minus x plus b square, which is natural log square of 1 minus x. Okay. Now keep this in mind. Now we are going to simplify. Now let's see natural log of -1. Now, so natural log of -1 is natural log of e to the pi I, because this is what we call a beautiful equation in math. Okay, and is e to the pi I is equal to -1. Okay, because of this, so -1 replaced by e to the pi I. So since this is natural log x, which is a base e, and this is also exponent e, so this log and this e will get cancelled out, then we will get pi I. Okay. Now here a2 we have to simplify now. A is pi square over 3 minus natural log of -1 times natural log of 1 minus x minus natural log of -x natural log of 1 minus x plus, now this one multiply it out here term by term. Okay, then half of natural log square of -1 plus natural log of -1, because here half and 2 will get cancelled out, times natural log of 1 minus x plus half natural log square of 1 minus x. Now if you see here, these two can get cancelled out, okay, because they have opposite sign. A is pi square over 3 minus natural log of -x, which is this one, times natural log of 1 minus x plus half of natural log of -1 whole square. Okay, plus half of natural log square of 1 minus x. Now a is equal to pi square over 3 minus natural log of -x times natural log of 1 minus x plus half of natural log of -1 is, we get here pi I, right? So pi I plus half of natural log square of 1 minus x. So pi square over 3 minus natural log of -x times natural log of 1 minus x plus half. So this is pi square I square, right? Plus half natural log square of 1 minus x. So a is pi square over 3 minus natural log of -x times natural log of 1 minus x. I square is, I is nothing but imaginary number. Okay, so here I is square root of -1. So if you square, it will be -1, right? So because of that negative here become, with this plus and minus become minus, so it will be pi square over 2 plus half natural log square of 1 minus x. A is, now if you simplify pi square over 3 and minus pi square over 2, you will get negative pi square over 6. Okay, minus natural log of -x times natural log of 1 minus x plus half natural log square of 1 minus x. So one is, or a, coming back here, a is nothing but this one, right? So therefore, or a allied to of x minus allied to 1 over 1 minus x, which is equal to negative pi square over 6 minus natural log of -x times natural log of 1 minus x plus half natural log square of 1 minus x. Now multiply both sides by negative. Okay, why we multiply by negative to get our result here, right? So you multiply by negative, so negative become positive, allied to of 1 over 1 minus x, plus become negative, negative allied to of x, which is negative become positive, so pi square over 6, plus natural of negative x times natural over minus x, minus half natural square of 1 minus x. So this is the whole proof, okay, for this identity.